tubes! This is my getting to know me video. I've got a list of questions, predetermined questions that have been chosen for me to answer. My first question is, how tall are you? That's a really interesting question, isn't it? I'm 5'6" and a half, and the half is very important. What is my OTP? For anybody who doesn't know what OTP means, it means your one true pairing. Whatever your favourite book is, favourite movie, favourite TV programme, the characters that you like to see together. That's a really hard question for me, actually, because I have a lot of fandoms. Probably my OTP is Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Also, I'm a massive Teen Wolf fan, and I am very, very into Steric, which is Derek Hale and Cyril Stilinski together, even though technically they're not a couple. I'll probably go into that in more depth another time. My favourite band, this one is impossible to answer. If you'd asked me this 15 years ago, I would have said The Offspring. That's changed recently. I've got really, really into a band called Lucero. They're like a sort of bluegrass, sort of punk, country, sort of southern, sort of drunken band. They're based out of Tennessee, which I'm really into just now. I'm really, really into them. My zodiac sign, I'm Taurus, which means I'm really stubborn, which I am, and clumsy, which I am. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a typical Taurus because I don't think that I'm that ambitious, which apparently Taurus people are supposed to be. I'm not a very ambitious person. My favourite actor! This video is going to be really long, probably Robert Downey Jr., if I'm totally honest. I don't think I've ever seen anything with him in it that I didn't like, or at least maybe the movie wasn't so good, but he was always the best thing in it. Like, for example, One Night Stand is a terrible movie, terrible movie. Don't ever watch it, or if you do, fast forward to all his scenes because he's awesome in it. Also, I'm a massive fan of Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he's great. Another actor, I think that he's never ever been bad in anything. And Tom Hiddleston, who is great as well, and I saw him on stage last year, and he's really tall, but a really, really, really good actor. I really love him. Last thing that made you cry. I cry all the freaking time, most days, over absolutely nothing. I cry all the time. I cry at adverts for butter. I cried in the car on the way home from work tonight because I was singing along to Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen. Went to see the third Hobbit movie yesterday for the second time and cried even more than the first time that I saw it. Last book you read. I'm always reading, and I'm one of these people where I start books and I put them down for a while and then I come back. It takes me a long time sometimes to finish a book. The last book that I started and finished I read in one day, and that was Junkie by William S. Burroughs, which is a really, really interesting book. Not the most cheerful, but it's short. Last person I talked to was Bex, who is directing. Hi Bex! She's not going to say hi. My favourite food. It's going to sound really weird and probably really boring, but my favourite food is soup. Any kind of soup. I eat soup probably every single day. I love soup. You don't have to chew when you eat it, so it's for lazy people like me with cheese in. If you haven't tried that, if you haven't tried soup with mozzarella blobbies, do it. Do it. What are your fears? Oh God, how long have we got? I am afraid of the dentist. I don't like needles, but I don't mind tattoos, but I can't have piercings. I have a pathological fear of capercaillies, which are like massive, like grouse type birds that we have in the north of Scotland. They're horrible, they have red eyes, they're really scary. Never seen one in person, but I saw a stuffed one at the museum as a child and I've had nightmares about them ever since. Hate them. Spiders, absolutely can't stand spiders. anything crawly, anything with legs, scorpions, anything like that. No, get them away. Can't watch horror movies, which is a problem for Bex because she loves them. Can't do horror films at all. She made me watch Misery last week. Apparently that counts as a Christmas film because it's got snow in it. Not a Christmas film. It isn't a Christmas film. 3 things that are close to you in my space right now. Pillow mist, which is supposed to help me sleep. Got this for Christmas from my dad. Thanks, Dad. My notebook, because I write short stories, long stories, novels. I write all the time. One of my other books that I'm reading just now, I think I'm almost halfway through. The new Anne Rice book, which I've been waiting for I don't know how long it's been since she last published one, about 10 years I think. So really enjoying it so far, so you know, that's exciting. Right, last question is, have you ever been to a different country? You can probably tell by my dreadful accent I'm Scottish. I was born in Edinburgh, raised in Edinburgh. I still live in Edinburgh. This summer we went to Los Angeles in California on holiday to visit some friends, which was really great. The summer before that we went to Chicago, which was really cool as well. That was a long trip. Been to France, been to a few places on the continent, but I don't like to fly. It's very difficult for me. But I think I'd like to go to America again, maybe next year or the year after, depending on funds. Yeah, so that's me. I'm Cara. Hi. Look forward to making another video.